Good evening, sim racing fans, and welcome to Ultimate Dirt TV. Tonight on this Sunday night, the triple header for the World of Thunder Racing League continues. Round number 5 as we head to the USA International Speedway, the longest dirt track we have on the RAC.com service. Good evening, race fans. My name is Brett Wheeler. I will be joined by Stephen McMillan here in just a few moments. They're going to be joining us in the booth here tonight, and of course he's going to be joining, or he'll be doing the race control as well. Gavin, thank you very much for that sub on YouTube. Appreciate it. Thank you very much for the support, guys. Again, if you can head over to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/Ultimate Dirt TV, hit that subscribe button as we are now joined by Stephen. Stephen, driver's meeting is completed. Now we move into the qualifying stage of tonight's program, and again we're looking at about 52 or 53 drivers again signed into the pit area for tonight. So again, some good numbers for the super late models.
Definitely have the good numbers, that's for sure, here at World of Thunder. And I want to thank everybody, all the drivers and members of the World of Thunder, for racing with us. We are now at 786 or 87 members. That's a good member count. Thank you all for that.
Alright, we get into qualifying right now. We'll look at some of the drivers on the racetrack. The top 20 will be on the left-hand side of your screen. Down the bottom left, with the driver that we are currently watching. Of course, this track is 3/4 of a mile in distance there. So again, we could be in for a long night here for round number 5 here at the USA International Speedway. But the drivers were warned. Clean up the act as Warren Samoy second, now third quick with a 21.935.
Yes, they were indeed told to clean up their act. You know, this is like Pocono when the caution comes out.
Well, it could be Daytona. One of the two, as we're watching David Snow in the 123. We'll take a look at some other drivers here. Clifford Driscoll, car number 63 on the racetrack. All drivers trying to beat the driver in the number 23 car of Justin Thomas, the 21.609. And again, first time we're seeing Justin Thomas here this season, so he's made himself known to the drivers that he is going to be here to put on a show for the fans. As Dylan Fox third quick, Clay Devon second quick, Gavin Collins jumps into position 3. We watch the driver of the number 7 car of Hayden Carwell sit 13th quick, but he will go to the top of the leaderboard with a 21.564. And no surprise, Hayden Carwell straight to P1.
That's right. You know, Brett, one thing about it, we do have some heavy hitters tonight here with us, just as we've had all season long. I expect some good racing. And you know what? If you miss it, the late model show, we have 2 more shows after this for you to catch. It's going to be exciting, I promise.
Yeah, it certainly is. Mr. Sniper, thank you for that follow. And yeah, we are ready for some racing too. Shane James, car number 3, 7th quick. And just have a look at your top 10 here, Steve. Hayden Cardwell, Jordan Casey, Kendall Tucker, Justin Thomas, Clay Devon, Dylan Wilson, Gavin Collins. Zach McSwain jumps to P2. Then you got Shane James, Dylan Fox, Evan C. I mean, 3 of these drivers in the top 11 have got the World Championship license. So again, it's just unbelievable again to see the drivers here this evening, as we are looking at, I'll tell you how many heat races, 5 heat races on the program for tonight, Steve. So,
and you get to see the admin side too tonight. If I hit the wrong button.
well, look, there's a good chance that may just happen, but who knows? I'm sure you've done this quite a few times before. Let's take a look here at your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid for heat race number 1. Starting on pole, heat race number 1 of 5 in car number 7 in the D1RT racing entry. It's going to be Hayden Cardwell. On his outside, car number 84, Clay Devon starts position number 2. Inside, second row, the number 3 out of position 3, car number 33, that is Evan C. On the outside of row number 2, in car 63 out of P4, it's going to be Clifford Driscoll. Lining up position at number 5 in car number 1, that's going to be Ryan Underwood, and on his outside out of position 6 will be the 05 of Doug Silvernail. Warren Samoy, car 77, will start position 7. And they call him the Russian Rocket in the 072 out of position number 8. That's Nicholas Yaski. Lining up position number 11, Tanner Foles. Out of 9 in car 11, I should say. Hunter Parsons in car number 62 will start position 10. And your final row, inside outside the 50 of Laurel Haven, starts position 11 with Jeremy Ogle, the 64, out of position 12. Who do you like in this one, Steve?
Well, you know, it's kind of hard to pick. I mean, shoot. I mean, Evan say, or I would say 33. I'll go with him.
Wow, you're giving up the guy starting on the front row, Hayden Carwell. Yeah, no worries. I'll take Hayden Carwell then. Justin, thank you very much for the host on Twitch, brother. Appreciate it. Guys, don't forget to head over to our YouTube channel. Go to youtube.com/Ultimate Dirt TV is the she host just now coming through there. Thank you, JT. Good luck tonight. And Steve, we've made the improvement on the stream as well. Should be a lot clearer for everybody watching.
Oh, definitely. I'm watching from my website of WOTRL.com and watching on there where it's going through Twitch crystal clear. Awesome job, Brett.
Well, you know what? I can't take the credit for that one. We're going to give credit where credit is due. We'll give credit to Daniel Passmore. He's the one that suggested a few changes in the OBS side of things, and well, it's come good. So here we go. Green flag is out. Heat race number 1, 8 laps the distance as Hayden Cardwell got a good start. Clay Devon a little slow on that start, but Evan C going to move down low, down into turn number 1 and 2. They race side by side, and Underwood now trying to get into position 4. Position 4 from Clifford Driscoll.
You know, you look at Evan C., I mean, he had a pretty good jump. It was just the outside getting kind of loose there as he falls into third spot. You look at the 46 car, and I believe that is Ryan Underwood.
Yeah,
or is that?
Yeah, 46 car is Ryan Underwood. Yeah, we give him a bit of a stick because there's a bit of a typo in his name when he joined the iRacing.com services. We continue to keep an eye on Clay Devon now. Clay Devon to the inside, looks for the race lead down into turn number 1 and 2 on his teammate Hayden Cardwell. We complete lap number 2 with 6 to run here at the USA International Speedway. 3/4 of a mile each lap, so a lot of racing, a lot of miles travelled here at the USA International Speedway with 5 laps left to run. Here in heat race number 1, it's still Hayden Cardwell out in front. Evan C all over the back of Clay Devon down into turns 1 and 2. Evan C and Cardwell rub panels there on the exit of turn 2. But Clay Devon to the race lead. Someone unexpected, Steve. And he's into the race lead. You're going to press your right push to talk button.
Look at that, 4 cars battling for the lead, basically. Clifford Driscoll moving up to 3rd spot in the 63.
Yeah, what that has done is that's put Evan C on the outside of a transfer spot, so he's going to be back and starting on pole for a B main later on this evening.
As they get work on lap number 6, coming out turn number 2. You look side by side. It's the Hayden Cardwell in the 7. Second place, but look at Clifford trying to put pressure on him. Hayden hit that wall, looked like a little bit.
Oh, he absolutely annihilated. Look at him, 3 wide on the exit of turn 4 with 2 to run. Evan C now under pressure from the 46 of Brian Underwood as Driscoll goes to the inside on Carbo. Now, this is not only for the transfer spot, but it's also for a spot in tonight's redraw. The top 2 to the redraw. Clay Devon has stamped his authority on tonight's race so far in the heat race. As they come to 1 to go, Steve, it is Clay Devon and the battle on between Driscoll and Cardwell. Very, very even at the start-finish line with 1 to go.
That's right, you know, and they actually put on a hell of a show this heat race, and Evan C's just looking to see if they can make a mistake so he can pop his nose into the transfer spot or in the redraw.
Very, very close quarters here at the USA International Speedway. You see atop there, Evan C's going to grab 3rd. He's stolen from Hayden Cardwell. Wow. And Cardwell back to position 4. Wow, he sucks tonight. Yeah, he might have gone quick time, but what a hot lapper. And I picked him to win. Oh, let it be known, Hayden Carwell, you are going to cop a lot of stick over the next hour and a bit. Boy, oh boy, Heat 2. Man, if that's any indication of what we're in for the rest of the night, boy, I tell you what, I'm going to start getting a little excited. Heat number 2. Let's take a look now at your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid.
All right, starting on your front row. In car number 25 is Zach McSwain. On the outside of him in the D1RT entry of the 80 car of Dylan Wilson. Your second row, car number 23 is Dustin Morrell. On its outside, car number 97, Robert Schaefer. Starting on your third row, inside, car number 51 of Austin Long. On the outside, in car number 30, it's Cody Howard. Starting your fourth row, with car number 57, Joseph Causey, and it was outside Ben Countermarsh and car number 12. Starting ninth is car number 32 of Stephen Calavoda, and outside of him, and car number 38 is Russell Berry. Starting 11th, and car number 21 is Trevor Franks, and outside of him in the 123, David Snow.
All right, Steve, who you liking this one again?
I don't know. I'll go with Dylan on this one.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. All right, no, you take Dylan. I'll take Zach McSwain. Mike Molnar, thank you for the follow and the share. Ironhide Elite, thank you for the follow on Twitch. Appreciate it. Appreciate all the support here, guys. We get the one to go signal this time by. And Daniel says turn on your speakers. Yes, we can hear it coming. We can hear the broadcast coming in the background, Steve. He just loves
because I'm excited.
He just he loves to hear himself. Alright, Steve, you know what? You did the grid. I'll let you lead us to heat race number 2, green flag.
All right, you see Zach McSwain. I did it again. I'm doing on another thing. Zach McSwain and Dylan wants to bring his green flag light. Green flag is thrown. Look at that for second spot. They're already 3 wide going down past the flag stand. Going in turn number 1. You see car number 97 moving up to third spot. We got cars around on the back straightaway, parked almost. But so far, no caution. Right now, you see Dylan Wilson and Zach McSwain starting to battle it out as Dylan Wilson will take the lead out turn number 4, going to the start-finish line.
Yeah, McSwain in the Beast Motorsports number 25 machine. Again, a regular here on Ultimate Dirt TV in the late model seed, pro late model, super late model driver. He's always up the front of the field, and well, he rides in second spot at the moment. Dylan Wilson in the D1RT entry. He will lead lap number 2 with 6 to go again. Top 2 will go into your redraw. We'll have that redraw live tonight through the warm-up session after the preliminary mains, just before your main event. And Steve, again, it's a little initiative that was brought over from Nora, and of course we decided to do it here at the World of Thunder, and I think it's an absolute great addition to the broadcast.
I do too. I mean, let me tell you, doing it live in person, what better way to do it is you, the fans at home, get to see the actual redraw, and the drivers want to see it. They can get on the broadcast and watch it too. So what a great thing. Also, fans, on the World of Thunder Facebook page, after tonight's races, you can vote for Driver of the Week and give them a chance to win $30 cash.
And who's that sponsored by, Steve?
Well, I'm glad you asked me now since I can't look at it. It's a barbecue place. Now it makes me look bad.
I know I was talking about something else. Yeah. You get that up. You let me know when you're ready to go, as we've got 3 laps left to run here in heat race number 2. It is Dylan Wilson and Zach McSwain out in first and second position. Robert Schaefer holds down the third and final transfer spot. Yellow around. We got a car in the front straightaway. That's the 123 car of David Snow. So a green-white checker going to come out for heat race number 2. Let's take a look here at your Wicked Cushion instant replay and see why the 123 is around. And I can tell you right there, he just snapped loose on him there on the exit of turn 4. Here is your Wicked Cushion instant replay on screen now. Just overcorrected. The car snapped loose on him. He went around, and the 38 car of Russell Berry got a piece of that one. And Kalamash, in fact, was just driving past him there on the front straightaway. Steve, these laps, well, set in for an extra couple of minutes here before we go green flag racing.
That's right. I mean, it's like Daytona or, like I said, Pocono. When the caution comes out, they're out forever for a long couple of minutes.
I'll think about it this way right now. They're doing lap times in the... They were doing 24s or 23s, I believe. They might have been doing 21s, 22s, in fact. You think about... They were doing that at 100 odd miles per hour. Now they slow down to 35 miles per hour behind the iRacing.com pace truck. And, well, that certainly takes the toll. But so far, just the one yellow in the opening couple of heat races. Hopefully this is not a sign of things to come. Hopefully we can take the yellows out of it. Daniel, yeah, I disagree with that one because you've got them on for all the other tracks. So, I mean, you can't really single this one out just because it's the longest track we have. And Steve, I tell you what, I'm not going to lie. I've made it known to you. I really wasn't looking forward to this track at all.
No, you wasn't.
There's two tracks. There's two tracks I never look forward to going to on a broadcast. You know which tracks they are?
Yes, this one and Williams Grove.
Oh, ding, ding, ding. Winner, winner, winner. Chicken dinner. Look, it's still a PG show at the moment, okay? So until we get to the sprint cars, that's when the lights get turned off. That's when it's R-rated, right?
That's right, sir. Lights are out on the pace track. Speaking of that, and everybody's on all fours. Brett is excited. Green flag coming out this time. Dylan Wilson on loud pedal gets a good little jump there. Zach McSwain. And you look at the 51. Bobbling. Oh, Cody. Oh, no. Upside down Zach McSwain.
Holy moly. What just happened to McSwain? He just... Not sure. Let's not even comment. Let's just take a look here at your Wicked Cushion instant replay and see what happened here as... Oh, oofed. That's got to be some sort of penalty there for the driver of the number 97 machine. And yeah, well, you know what? Let's take a look here at your Black Diamond Motorsports onboard camera. This is going to be a wild one. Oofed. There's a big F. Can we get an F in chat, please?
You know, it's kind of hard. It's so hard to do this and to admit at the same time. But Robert Schaefer will be given a into the longest line penalty. As we will go for our second green-white checker restart.
Just watching some different angles of that one, Steve. That was wild. It really was wild. And how about...
That's what I was going to say. Look who your leader is. I mean, look who's second spot, I mean.
Yeah, that's where I was going with that one. I was going to say, now look at your top three. Dylan Wilson, Stephen Calavoda, and Dustin Merrill. Those three drivers looking to advance into tonight's main event. Yes, a massive yard sale in turns one. There as the yard sale has been cleaned up.
And drivers has been told single file since the caution just came out on a restart.
Yep, good move. And lights are out on the iRacing.com official page truck. Steve, another green-white checker.
That's right. Let's see if Stephen Calavoda has anything for Dylan Wilson on this restart as they go down the back straightaway. Dylan Wilson, the man of the hour. So you look at Dylan Wilson to go inside. Some of these drivers just don't have nothing. We got a car around in the back.
Let's hope
But look at that.
Let's hope the yellow doesn't come out. It's telling me
We
final
got
lap. checkered flag this time by Steve.
Hallelujah.
Well, I'm glad the owner of World of Thunder just said that one and not me, so I can't get in trouble. So Wilson, Calavoda to your redraw, Trevor Frank to the A main, Dustin Merrill, Howard, Caldermarsh, Long, Schaefer, Causey, Berry, Snow and McSwain to your preliminary mains. Running out of time on that one. Heat number 3 here for the World of Thunder Racing League Super Late Models, round number 5 here at the USA International Speedway. Let's go trackside and take a look here at your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid. Your front row and starting on pole, car number 42, that's going to be Jordan Casey. On the outside of the front row in the 713, Gavin Collins starts position 2. Second row inside the 28 car of Trevor Fitz will start position 3 at a position 4, the 000 of Chris Maguire. At a position 5, car number 56 of Taylor James, Daniel Cummings Jr. Car number 43 will start position 6, Dustin Hall, the 331 out of P7. Gavin Jordan in the 49 out of position 8. Position 9 will see the 88 of Gary Peck, Aaron Letzel in car number 24 out of position 10. Austin Yarbrough in the 11th starting spot. Car number 48 will start alongside Blake Murray out of position number 12. Kevin McNett, the server, will go up at 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. Be there or be square.
You know what's funny? So I'm watching it from our World Thunder website. The broadcast right now. So it shows Twitch, and right now it shows 11 viewers.
Yep, that's correct.
So it's actually pretty cool. You actually get to see what you see on Twitch. That's awesome. So if you're not watching us on Facebook, on YouTube, or on Twitch, you can go to our website, click on our partners page, scroll down to the bottom, you can see Brett every Sunday night broadcasting here. In fact, Brett, did they get to watch any broadcasts you do from our website?
Yes, that is correct. Any broadcast that in fact we actually got more on YouTube than what we do on Twitch at the moment, so that's pretty cool as well. But of course, our Facebook, they're our number one audience, you know. If we get those kind of numbers on YouTube, I think I'm going to be jumping up and down. Who'd you like in this one quickly?
Quickly, I'm going to go with Trevor Fitz in the 28.
Nah, screw you. That's who I was going with. All right, I'll take the pole sitter for the third time in a row, I think. Yeah, third race in a row I've gone the pole sitter, and I'm yet to go. I'm 0-2. 8 laps on the board. Green flag is out. Jordan Casey, don't let me down. They go into turn number 1 and 2 as Fitz now makes his way on the inside of Trevor Collins in the 713 car. And a new paint job for the Zero Machine of Chris Maguire. He's back there in position number 4, and again he's on the outside looking in, but still, we're only just going to complete lap number 1 this time by as Collins gets into the wall, and there goes Maguire.
Brent, I don't know if you're watching, they went 4 wide, and Hunter went around on the back straightaway.
I was not paying attention. We're keeping an eye on the drivers up towards the front of the field as here goes Fitz. Now looking down low for your race lead on Jordan Casey. Then Chris Maguire starting to catch up to your top 2. So nose to tail down the front straightaway. Maguire peels down to the inside. Casey and Maguire stay about 3/4 way up the racetrack through turn number 1 and 2. And they've got the run down the back straight away. Trevor Collins back there in position 4. Then you go back to Daniel Cummings Jr. in position 5. And then Dustin Hall in the 57 car. Back there in position 6, Gavin Jordan, Austin Yarbrough, Taylor James, Aaron Letzel, Blake Murray, and Gary Peck. Round out your 12 car field. But again, Trevor Fitz starting to work his way to the rear bumper of the number 42 car of Jordan Casey into turn number 3, Steve.
That's right. And, you know, the Super Late Model Speedway champion, the 0 car of Chris Maguire, I must say I'm very impressed with this guy, Brett, as much as he's shown what he can do. He can show he can run up front weekly, show he can start dead last because he's eating, and be up front at the end of the night. As they complete lap number 5 this time around, as you see Trevor Fitz getting side by side with Jordan Casey, but Jordan Casey has the run going into turn number 1.
Yeah, it's still Casey who continues to lead the field down the back straight away. 2.5 laps to go, the 42. Well, he's looking to give me my first correct pick of the night. And Steve, what are you? You're 1 from 2, I think? Or are you 2 from... No, you're 1 from 2, aren't you?
I think so.
Yeah, I forgot. I'm still so tired it's not funny, eh? I don't know why. Lap and a half to go.
It's because you love me. That's the reason why you're tired. And look at that. Going in turn number 3. Jordan Casey went down low. Trevor Fitz went high side, hit the wall a little bit loud. Chris McGuire starting to catch up just a tad bit as they go with a white flag. 1 to go.
Couple of turns for Jordan Casey. Again, going to punch his ticket into the redraw later on this evening. Jordan Casey going to come away victorious here in heat race number 1. Second will go to Trevor Fitz. Third going to be Chris McGuire. Fourth was fairly close between Daniel Cummings Jr. and Gavin Collins. They come home in 4th and 5th. Dustin Hall, Austin Yarborough, Gavin Jordan, Blake Murray, Gary Peck, Taylor James and Aaron Letzel. Home in positions number 11 and 12. Heat race number 4 coming up on track. Let's take a look now at your Ultimate TV starting grid.
All right, starting on your front row is car number 00. It's Kendall Tucker with the Swindell Speed Labs. On his outside, an HRE Motorsports car number 3, Shane James. On your second row inside, car number 1, it's John Alatek. And on his outside, and car number, what is that? 33, 3H,
Yeah,
something like that.
it'll be 33 Hunter Stifler.
Hunter Stifler. On your third row inside, a car number 74 VLR.
The Bulldozer.
Blake Brown on his outside. In car number 19, it's Brian Johnson. Starting 7th in car number 26, it's Eric Scalf. On the outside in the 0, it's Connor Wilson. Starting 9th in car number 18, it's William Duvall the second. And on his outside in car number 47, Jamie Reed. And bring it up, tailback, car number 8, Cody Slauson.
Alright, I'm going to take first pick here. I'm going Kendall Tucker.
Lights are out, going green. Next time off turn number 4, off the leader. Let's have some clean racing, guys. Don't dive bomb it going to turn 1.
Here at live race control here.
Just because my butt's stuck and I can't change it. So you got to hear me out there in here. I'm sorry, guys.
It's fine. It's fine. It brings a new element here to Ultimate TV. I love it. Good stuff. Good stuff. Don't stop because of us, mate.
All right, so I'll go with Shane James. How about that?
Yeah, I went with Kendall Tucker. I already picked the guy on pole. I'll make the pole for the fourth time in a row.
You see Shane James still running the high side. Look at John Elatek looking on the bottom, trying to get second spot as he does, going down the back straightaway. And they're 2 by 2 behind him and Shane James. Going in turn number 3, you see Shane James moving to the high side. And look at Hunter Stifler looking underneath us, Shane James. The 74 getting in the back of Hunter Stifler just a little bit.
Yeah, Blake Brown on the 74 car as well, back there in position 5. Again on the outside, looking in here of your main event as James holds off Hunter Stifler down into turns 3. So it's a battle of the 3 right now for position 3.
That's right. And look at Shane James using everything he can get, try to get a run off that bottom line. Hunter Stifler just following right behind him.
However, it is Kendall Tucker. Continues to lead there from John Alatich in first and second. Again, those two drivers looking to be in tonight's redraw later on, but Shane James might have other plans for the number 1 car.
That's right. Shane James is trying everything, trying to dive bomb it there in turn 1, try to get a good run, but just can't do it. And John just starting to pull away in that second spot. You know, talk about drivers. John has done really good. He can catch him running really close to, and even up front, beating some of the pro drivers at times.
Yeah, he's again one of the regulars that we see here on Ultimate Dirt TV, especially on a Wednesday night in the late model scene. Used to see him on a Thursday night as well, so he knows how to get around a racetrack in a late model.
That's right. And look at the car number 74, Blake Brown, trying to muscle his way past Hunter Stifler. They're side by side going down the front straightaway for that fourth spot. Hunter Stifler gets around him this time. Blake Brown trying to look. You know, finish fourth gives you a front row start in one of the B mains.
Yeah, we'll have, what, 3 B mains tonight here as well, Steve?
That's correct. As we are on lap number 7. 2 laps to go.
There's still Kendall Tucker out in front from John Aletich and Shane James in third. They make their way through to number 3 and 4 on the bottom side of the racetrack. The white flag is out. 3/4 of a mile to go.
That's right. White flag's out. Look at Shane James hitting the cone on the on the wall.
Into turns number 3 and 4 right now. Kendall Tucker on the bottom side of the racetrack. Checkered flag is out. Kendall Tucker with the win. John Aletich home in second. Shane James third. Fourth is going to be Stifler. Brown fifth. Scalf, Reed, Wilson, Duvall, and Johnson. You need to get that mic fixed.
Yeah, I'm trying. Give me just a second. I had to move up and move back down to get it unhooked.
That's really weird. That is super weird. What are we on? Heat 5?
You know, you look at Heat 5, you look down there, and you look at Shad Prescott starting 7th, Brett.
And we'll go through your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid for heat race number 5 right now. Starting on pole in car number 23, it's Justin Thomas. On the outside of the front row, the 999 of Dylan Fox. Earl Arch Jr., car number 61, will start position 3. The 156 of Mike Mulder out of position number 4. Position 5, going to be the 29 of Chris Malone out of position 6 to 55 of Robert Fletcher. Shad Prescott, the 41, will start position 7. Scott Dobbs, the 52, out of position number 8. Out of position number 9, the 17 of Brett Rolls and Jacob Prillerman in car 15 out of position 10 with Kyle. No, in fact, I'm pretty sure that's Kyle under Robert's name out of position number 11. Let's check. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Kyle. Kyle Tipton out of P11. All right, Steve, who are you making your little pennies on this one?
Oh, my little pennies are going on that 999, the D1RT entry.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Do I go 5 in a row for the pole sitter? Do I do it? Do I do it?
Lights are out, going green this time by off the leader out, turn number 4. Do you, Brett? Do you?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Scott King's Designs. Thank you very much for that follow on, or thanks for the sub on YouTube, I should say. No, I'm going to go for a wild one here. I'm going to go Shad Prescott.
Hey, and I believe he could do it too. That car number 41. D1RT entry.
He's got to get into the top 3 in the first couple of laps to have a chance.
That's right. You know what? Lights are out. You hear my dogs in the background cheering them on too, I guess. So pace truck will pull off. And at 23, Justin Thomas lead him to the green flag. As you see how bumpy that front straightaway is with Justin Thomas hitting those ruts. Coming out turn number 2. You look at Dylan Fox breathing down his neck of Justin Thomas. Earl Arts Jr. still in third spot, but actually gets passed right now from side by side. Earl Arts and Mike Molar. Look at it go side by side coming out turn number 2. It's still Justin Thomas. Dylan Fox trying to do anything he can do to get around him as he goes down to the bottom. You see Justin sliding up. Dylan Fox is out on the racetrack.
It's the 52 car of Scott Dobbs in the middle of 3 and 4 there. Let's take a look here at your Wicked Cushion instant replay, and we'll bring you some onboard cameras thanks to Black Diamond Motorsports. Let's see why the 52 is around the wrong way on the racetrack and why he was put there, as there was contact between the 41 car of Shad Prescott. Just got straight into the back of him, and well, that's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. Is Elmira, thank you very much for that follow on Twitch, appreciate it.
You know what we should do, Brett? We should bring in the drivers for the live draw. As Shad Prescott will be given the EOL, moving to the rear for that caution with Scott Dobbs.
I'll tell you what, I'll make you a deal. While we've got about 416 more minutes of this caution left to go, how about you go get the drivers from the redraw, drag them down into the transfer room, go to the transfer room to the waiting room, and then you go down there, you tell them what we're going to do, and we'll tell them that they're not to speak, and they can listen to the live redraw and where they're going to start. How about that?
I think it'd be fun letting them speak, see what happens.
Listen, we've only got 3 minutes, alright?
We'll just have to go quickly. All right, lights are off on the pace track. We're going green. Next time by as they double them up, the 999 and the 9 car. So the 999 of Dylan Fox is your leader. Justin Thomas is second. Mike Monar in third in a 156, and Earl Arch Jr. is in fourth. Chris Malone in third. Robert Fletcher is sixth. Brent Riles is eighth. All right, they go into turn number 3. This starts on the leader out of turn number 4. So Dylan Fox. Look and see what you give him. Pace car pulls off. Dylan Fox is on the loud pedal. Green, green, green. Look at there. Dylan Fox goes to the bottom. As you see, Justin Top caution on the track. Brent Riles goes upside down.
Back on all fours as well, so we'll have a green white checker for this one. We'll take a look here at your Wicked Cushion instant replay, and that's the 18 car of Tipton got into the side there of Brett Rolls. As you'll see here, they went down into turns 1 and 2. Tipton just drove it in a little too heavy, kind of like deja vu from what we've seen Robert Schaefer do on the Zach McSwain in the earlier heat race, Steve.
That's right, and Tipton will be given.
All right, I'll tell you what.
The longest line.
You go tell me which drivers are So go heat race number 1. Who finished first and second, and I'll drag the drivers into their rooms.
First and second was Clay Devins and Clifford Driscoll.
Okay, hold up 1 second. Clay Devin and Clifford Driscoll done. Heat 2, who got the win?
Heat 2. Looks like this is Dylan Wilson, Stephen Calavoda.
There's Wilson, there he is. There's Wilson. And there is Mr. Dank. Yep, Heat 3.
Heat 3, Jordan Casey and Trevor Fitz. Copy that.
Hang on. Jordan Casey, I can't see. Trevor Fitz is there. Jordan Casey, I still can't see. We need to find out if Casey's on TeamSpeak or not.
All right, so your fourth heat was Kendall Tucker. Kendall Tucker, John Alatek.
Alright, you do this heat race.
All right, getting confused which button to hit as the little green white checker will
And they
have a
both
page
need to be on
correctly.
TeamSpeak as well. They are not on TeamSpeak.
Well, the reason why the 42 is not because he's lagging, and that is true. Something that he says every time he's on there. Green flag's out. Dylan Fox leading him to the green flag, and this was a good restart for Justin Thomas as he got into wall on that last restart, causing him to get some damage. We got a car to wall, but we continue to stay green. Coming down turn number 2, it's going to be, look at here at the 156 mile, Mike Molnar battling for the third as it comes to the white flag this time. You see Chris Malone trying to battle on the high side. We got car around Earl Arch Jr. around on the front straightaway. No yellow flag. Going down the back straightaway, it's all Dylan Fox and Justin Thomas. Coming out turn number 4, it's going to be car number 999 of Dylan Fox. Second place, Justin Thomas.
Alright, so 3 drivers we need on TeamSpeak, which you said Jordan Casey can't because he lags. I need Kendall Tucker and John Alatich.
John Alatage, do the TeamSpeak for the redraw, please. Redraw will happen in warm-up, but we're all getting in the room. We're going to do it live with all of y'all in it.
And Kendall Tucker too.
It was the top 2 that made it to the redraw. We all moved the drivers that were in the redraw into the UD TV waiting room.
Alright, we're going to move him out. B main number 1. Getting set to roll off here in just a few moments' time. I'll drag Steve back in here, see if his dogs are still barking. Oh, they're good. They're good. Alright, let's take a look now at your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid. B main lineup looks like this for B main number 1. 12 laps going to be the distance. Top 3 going to move on. Hayden Cardwell, Hunter Stifler in row 1 inside and outside. Cody Howard and Brett Rolls make up row number 2. Row number 3 going to be Dustin Hall and Nicholas Yaski. Row 4 will be Jamie Reed and Robert Schaefer. Row 5 going to be Robert Fletcher and Blake Murray. Row 6 is Laurel Havens and Brian Johnson. With row 7, David Snow and Earl Arch Jr. 14 cars contesting 3 positions. 11 cars. The first of 11 cars getting sent packing here, Steve.
That's right. And you know what? This is a heavy field for this B main number 1. With Hayden Carwell, Hunter Stifler, and Cody Howard. You got Brent Riles, Dustin Hall. My goodness, my goodness, my goodness.
Mr. Rapids, thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate it. Scott King, there was 50... Was it 51, Steve? Or 52 drivers that... It was in the 50s.
52 drivers signed in tonight for round number 5 of the World of Thunder. All right.
Alright, here's what you're going to do. You're going to tell Race Control, you're going to tell Kendall Tucker, John Alatich, if they're not in TeamSpeak, by the end of B main number 1, they will forfeit their redraw spot. And they can start at the back. There's a reason why we've got rules in place, and I don't give a crap who you are. I don't care if your name's Kendall Tucker, you're going to follow the rules. Alright, here we go. Green flag is out. B main number 1. Hayden Carwell And Hunter Stifler lead the field down into turn number 1 and 2 here for 12 laps around the USA. B-Main 1, top 3 going through. Brett Rolls on the outside of Cody Howard. A rub panels going into turns 3 as Howard continues to run the middle of the racetrack. Here is Dustin Hall in the 574 as well. Working his way up to position 5 as the yellow is out.
Wow, wow, wow. That's all I can say.
John Alatich needs a friendly reminder as well.
Well, John says he can't get TeamSpeak. Is not working. He's to someone else. They have a storm going on right now, he says. And that is true. He is storming his butt off in the Mid-South area. So there is someone trying to join in for him.
Alright, the lights to go out here on the iRacing.com pace truck. Landon, you going for you? You went for Mike in the last race, did you? Don't even know where you
Say that
finished.
again.
You what?
Oh, I came in at the wrong moment. I don't know what you're just saying. But look at lights are out on the pace truck. Aiden Gardwell and Hunter Stifler on your front row. On your second row is Brent Riles and Cody Howard. Top 3, green flags out. Aiden Gardwell on the lap pedal. And look at Brent Riles trying to get a good, decent jump. We got a car up around with the 119 and the 123.
Oh, you know what they're doing right now, Steve? Is they're shortening this B main in lap wise, not time wise. This is why USA should never be on a schedule for any race. I'm actually just glad you're here with me. Actually, to be honest, I don't know what I would have said if I was here solo on this one.
As I am on race control yelling at the drivers too, tell them if a car is sideways on your nose, let off and let them gather it back up.
Yeah, it's what they call common sense, Steve, but unfortunately not all drivers have that common sense.
Did that caution come out on a restart by chance?
Of course it did. It sure did, so that will need to go to single file on this next restart.
All right, as they've been given single file.
Right, I've got a way to get a hold of Tucker. Listen, Dylan, we're not sponsored by beef jerky, all right? We don't need a beef jerky sponsor to be the number one. We are number one. Ain't that right, Steve?
That's right. So we do have Jordan Casey down on the bottom of the weight room, so we're just waiting for a couple of people.
We're waiting on John Alatich and Kendall Tucker, which I've already told Kendall Tucker to make his way on TeamSpeak. And he's advised me that he is a-coming. 4 to go, Steve, in this B main. This is B main, and number 1, Cardwell Stifler and Brett Rolls are your top 3. As Cody Howard now looks to the inside now, and Brett Rolls out into turn number 3 and 4. And the battle is on for the final transfer spot. Here we go, Rolls and Howard side by side. Rolls has it by a front bumper.
That's right. You know, good. One thing Brett Rouse is doing to Cody Howard is pinching him, basically. And that's how you want to do it sometimes. But look at the lead. The 3-car trying to go around number 7. Hayden Carwell. Hunter Stifler will be your leader coming out of 4.
Checkered flag, by the way. The time has run out. Hunter Stifler gets the win ahead of Hayden Carwell. And I think Brett Rolls may have gotten third there at the line. As we'll just click the replay button. I don't need to see that one, but yeah, that was time running out there on B main at number 1.
And one thing these drivers need to understand, you know, cautions, it ruins other people's chances trying to make it in.
And let's be honest, it ruins a good show for the broadcast as well. No one wants to see 6-7 laps of caution flag, especially at USA.
Definitely. As this is B main number 2.
Yes, let's take a look now at your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid for B main number 2.
All right, starting on your front row in car number 23 is Dustin Merrill. On his outside in car number 29 is Chris Malone. On your second row inside in the 713 is Gavin Collins. And on the outside in car number 05 high side Motorsports, I believe, it's Doug Sivanil. Starting third row inside and car number 26 is Eric Scalf. And outside of him, car number 51 is Austin Long. Starting 7th in car number 31 is Robert Tipton. And on his outside, car number 49 is Gavin Jones. Starting 9th, car number 62, Hunter Parsons. And on his outside, car number 18 is William Duvall II. Starting 11th, car number 38, Russell Berry. And starting 12th, car number 52 is Scott Dobbs. Starting 13th, in car number 24 is Aaron Litzel. And on his outside, bringing up the rear in car number 11, it's Tanner Folds. Lights are out, off the leader out turn number 4. Clean it up. I don't want another B main like that, like the first one.
There you go. Telling the drivers how it is. You heard it from Race Control itself. "12 laps of distance here. B main 2 again. 3 more cars making their way into tonight's 40-lap main event. We get set to go green off turn number 4. As Malone tried to jump the start there on Dustin Merrill, but the green flag flies here in B main 2. We are underway as they make their way into turns 1 and 2. It's going to be Merrill who slides up in front of Malone. Malone back to the inside. Gavin Collins now moves his way to position 3. They're beating and banging down the back straight away. Eric Scalp involved in that scuffle in the number 26 car. As Gavin Collins holds on to third, but here comes Doug Silverdale on the 05. But look at Gavin Collins up on the inside now on Dustin Merrill. And here comes Silverdale looking for that third and final transfer spot into turns 1 and 2.
That's right, as they go down the back straightaway, single file. And you look at the 05, try to make something happen, go to the bottom. And look at this. Galvin is in the wall. He will try. He will fall back one position, maybe two. Going in turns number one at car number 23. Dustin trying to look inside, trying to make something happen for that final transfer spot or fourth spot. Boy, I'm behind Brett.
Well, not as behind as we are on time, just quietly, because it's still got a B main plus the main event to go, and we've got 50 minutes to get it in.
That's right.
The battle going on here for positions 5, 6, and 7 on the racetrack. And we watch the 26 of Eric Scalf into position 4 as he looks to get by the 713 of Gavin Collins, but he's about 4 car lengths away from that spot. Silvernail in the 05 car, working 3/4 of the way up the racetrack. Collins still holds down the third and final transfer spot, clinging to that final ticket in tonight's A main. However, here comes Eric Scalf looking down low on the exit of turn 4. He certainly closed the gap up to 4/10 of a second between Collins and Scalf. It's Collins coming back into the picture here on second place. Doug Silvernail just blinking in and out there. And that can be very off-putting as a driver.
Definitely. It could throw you off totally because you don't know where a driver's going to end up.
Collins moves to the inside here on Silvernail into turn number 1 and 2. Who's going to get the run off turn 2 and down the back straight away? We are halfway home, 6 down, 6 to go. We'll make that 5 to go. This time by for turn number 4. Chris Malone out in front by 2 seconds, but it's a 3-car battle for the final 2 spots. Eric Scalf on the outside looking in as Collins, he got into second spot on that lap just previously as Silvernail stays up top. Collins right through the middle and Eric Scalf nowhere to go. He's got the best seat in the house.
That's right. You know, this track is surely bumpy. Look right there as Doug starts to try to do a pass back underneath crossover move. Cannot complete it. As now he looks underneath the 713 of Gavin Collins. Coming out turn number 2. Gavin Collins still in second place. Doug in third. And Eric Scalf just look at him. Looking underneath. Eric Scalf trying to do something with Doug.
3 laps left to run here in B main number 2. Again, 3 drivers looking to make their way into tonight's 40-lap main event here at the USA International Speedway. We continue to watch the 26 car of Eric Scalf. Again, he is on the outside looking in. If he cannot make this pass on Doug Silvernail over the next 2 laps, Eric Scalf going to be sent packing. We'll see him for the modifieds if he decides to come run the modifieds in about 50, make that 47 minutes time. So again, Steve, the clock is ticking.
Drama on race side control.
And this is why USA should never be allowed on a schedule ever.
Meanwhile, back at the ranch is your lonely leader, Chris Malone, in car number 22. Coming to the checker flag this time.
Scalf. Oh, wow. Scalf almost had the pass there on Doug Silvernail, but they made contact off turn 4 and Scalf backed out of it. Classy move there by Scalf to back out of the throttle. As Malone, Collins, and Silvernail, your top 3. Look, I like USA's in sprint cars, but only to race. You put them on a broadcast, and it's just like Williams Grove. Everybody loses their minds. Change my mind, I dare you. You ain't gonna. Alright, B main number 3. Let's take a look now at your Ultimate Dirt to be starting grid for the World of Thunder Super Late Models, round number 5, here at USA. About 14 drivers scheduled for this one. Daniel Cummings Jr. will start position number 1. Out of position 2 will be Ryan Underwood. Out of position 3, going to be Blake Brown alongside Ben Catamarsh out of position 4. Out of position 5 will be Shad Prescott. Out of P6, going to be Austin Yarbrough. We go back to Warren Samoy out of P7. Connor Wilson out of position number 8. Position 9 going to be Joseph Causey out of P10. That'll be Jacob Prilliman. Gary Peck out of position 11. Jeremy Ogle not here. That's going to move Zach McSwain up to position 12 with Cody Slawson out of P number 13. And there we go. All right, Steve. Who's going to make the show? Who's going to finish third in this one?
Who's going to finish third? I would hate to say, but I believe it's going to be Ryan Underwood. But, you know, he could be my winner, too.
So, why don't you just say he's going to finish top 3? Why don't you just sort of cover all your bases? Because you had first and third. The only spot you were missing was second.
That'll be the driver I don't pick.
Okay, so who's your pick to transfer? Just one guy.
I will pick the 46 to transfer.
Who's in the 46? Underwood. Okay. I'm going to go with Prescott, McSwain, and Daniel Cummings Jr. to transfer. How about that for a top 3? Jordan Mitchell. What's going on, buddy?
Sounds awesome.
Of course it is. All right, 12 laps on the board. The final B main of the night. 12 laps before we head into a 3-minute warm-up session where the redraw will happen live right here on UDTV as we are green here in B main number 3. It is Daniel Cummings Jr. to lead the field. There goes Blake Brown on the inside now on Ryan Underwood. They drag race side by side down your back straight away. Austin Yarbrough, but working the bottom side as well. They are going to go 3 wide as Yarbrough into the side of Brown, and well, boy, Yarbrough, come on. Geez, you didn't tell these drivers, Steve, not to be like B-Main number 1, and wow, there's a lot of bent sheet metal on the racetrack, and we've only done a lap and a half, and there goes your boy, Ryan Underwood. Geez, I hope you are giving them a service while you're quiet. I hope you are absolutely annihilating these drivers for that performance. Boy, oh boy, what a start that was. Ryan Underwood back to pit road. Going to get some running repairs on the number 46 machine. Mitch, it was Yarbrough who actually moved Blake Brown out of the way. So, man, I mean, like, I know you want a transfer spot, but geez, we're on lap number 1 for Christ's sakes. You still alive over there, Steve, or what?
Doing both, trying to see as Austin Yarbrough will get the end of the longest line penalty.
There was a move on Underwood as well. Let's take a look here at your Wicked Cushion instant replay on why the 46 was around. I think 2 cars need to go to the back for that one. Let's see. Prescott in the 41 needs an well as well. And that's no favoritism, you know?
Right. And that's all Daniel doing all the calls tonight for the super late models.
What do you mean, Mitch? How did you not see it? Pretty much destroyed Brown on that one. On the exit of turn 4, lap 1. How far, like, do you want me to go back? Because I will.
Who you arguing with now?
Jordan Mitchell in chat.
All right, lights are out for the second time of the restart. Bringing us to the green will be Connor Wilson and Warren on his outside in the 77. Base truck pulls off. Green flag is out. Connor Wilson getting a good jump as they're 3 wide in the middle of the pack. 4 wide a little bit with the 8 car Cody Slauson.
Can we just cancel this B main already, please? Oh, we're still green, so... Again, this is why USA should not be on. This is why USA absolutely sucks when it comes to broadcasted races.
Definitely. As you see the 77 trying to put a move on for the race lead of Connor Wilson.
Oh, Wilson continues to lead down the back straightaway into turns number 3 and 4. Eight laps going to be completed, and Connor Wilson's still going to lead from Warren Samoy. And Shad Prescott moves into position 3. Daniel Cummings Jr. back there in 4th. 5th is Ryan Underwood, Kuda Marsh, and Austin Yarborough in 6th and 7th. Jordan Causey, Jacob Prilliman, Cody Slauson, and Gary Peck, the 11 cars still on the racetrack. Blake Brown retired along with Zach McSwain, so those two drivers already succumbing back to the inside of the infield here. They've put it in the trailer. 3 laps to go, Steve. Oh, here goes Prescott looking for second here on Warren Samoy down into turn number 1 and 2. Underwood, Daniel Cummings Jr. They almost come together. Cummings Jr. getting into the back as well. Yarborough forcing his way into position 5. Deja vu, just like he did on lap number 1. That's the white flag going to fly here in the final B main. B main at number 3, Wilson, Samoy, and Prescott, your top 3. Down your back straight away for the final time in preliminary action here from the USA International Speedway. And it is going to be Connor Wilson, Warren Samoy, and Shad Prescott coming home in positions 1, 2, and 3. And Steve, it is time for your redraw spot, or the redraws. So you ready for that one?
Yes, I am. Are we going to move down there to the waiting room?
We'll do that. Alright, but we are going to let all the drivers know to not say a word, and we're going to do the redraw right now. So you let me know when you're ready.
All right, in car number 84, Clay Devon was your Heat Race 1 winner.
What have we got? 10 people, eh? 10 people. Clay Devon will start position 4.
All right, Heat Race winner number 2. It's car number 80 of Dylan Wilson.
Dylan, I'm sorry to do this to you, but you start position 10.
All right, first place winner of Heat Race number 3, car number 42, Jordan Casey.
Jordan will start position 6.
Heat Race winner number 4, car number 00, Kendall Tucker.
Will start position 7.
All right, Heat Race 5 winner, car number 999, Dylan Fox.
Starts position 5.
Second place in Heat Race number 1, car number 63, Clifford Driscoll.
Starts position 8.
Second place in Heat Race number 2, the voice of VLR, it's the Stephen Calavoda.
He starts pole position.
Second place in Heat Race number 3, car number 28, D1RT entry, Trevor Fitz.
He starts position 2.
Second place in Heat Race number 4, He can't join us for it because he's having problems with the storm. It's John Alatek.
He starts position 9.
So with that being said, car number 9 of Justin Thomas will start 3rd spot.
That is correct. We are going to move back up to the correct rear, but there you go. There's the redraw happening right now. And how about that? A guy that got lucky in his heat race, the guy that starts on pole tonight, Stephen Calavoda, starts on pole for tonight's 40-lap main event. In your wildest dreams, there was didn't think that he was going to start on pole of a super late model race.
I know that's right. That must be some kind of fun there. You know, what's going through his head right now?
You know what? What better way to find out? Then let's just drag him into the booth. We'll give him a chance to unmute his mic. And wait for one of the head admins over at teamvli.com. Dank, when you're ready, just quickly unmute your mic on TeamSpeak if you can.
There you go, Brett.
Buddy, you start P1. How about that? I can't hear.
Hello.
Hey, you hear me?
Yes, got you now, buddy.
Oh my God, I don't know. I'm just nervous, man. P1 in a super late model is a little bit out of this world. A lot of luck, not a lot of talent. So I hope I don't go out here and embarrass the hell out of myself right now. But let's get to it. I need a race here. Push me back up. Let's go.
Well, do. Good luck, buddy. All right, there we go. That was Stephen Calavoda. Excited, anxious, all at the same time. Let's take a look now here at your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid for tonight's 40-lap main event. All right, Steve, I'm going to throw you on the spot. I didn't give you any warning for this one. Can you let us know once again the top 10 starting positions, and then I will go through from 11th on back.
All right, on your front row, car number 32 is going to be Stephen Calavoda on his outside. And car number 28, it's going to be Trevor Fitz. Inside row number 2, car number 9, Justin Thomas. And I got to do something with race control because he's out. If you could finish that. I'm so sorry, Brett.
I have no idea who starts where, but anyhow, we're going to let the drivers... We'll just go from 11th on back. Evan C. in car number 33 will start position 11. Trevor Frank in car 21 out of position 12. Chris Maguire, Shane James will make up row 7. Mike Molnar, Hunter Stifler make up row number 8. Row number 9 are going to be Chris Malone and Connor Wilson, Hayden Caldwell and Gavin Collins in positions 19 and 20. Warren Samoy, Cody Howard in 21st and 22nd. And 23rd and 24th, Doug Silvernail and Shad Prescott.
So sorry about that. But I'm fixing to get them lined up.
All right, you get them lined up. You do what you got to do. And, well, we are going to go around 5 more times now. Of course, the R-Racing green flag is set to fly this time by. You'll see 1 of 45 laps on the board. Well, it's not going to be 45 laps. We are taking 5 laps off just due to the fact that what we do here at World of Thunder is we are going to get the drivers in their correct positions from the redraw that happened just before the warm-up session. And then we are going to, once they are in their said correct positions, we will then also go into a 4-wide salute. Mitch, yes, the mods are scheduled to start at 8 Eastern. I think we... Steve, is that going to be pushed back, or are we going to start that on 8? Let Steve do race control duties first. What's going on, Zach? How are you, buddy? Again, we will have a new live stream up for the UMP Modifieds.
Alrighty, will the first 6 rows to the center of the track, please? First 6 rows to the center of the track. Row 7 on back, split them off. Row 7 on back, split them off. Give everybody room. Let's have a good 4 wide salute.
There you go. This is what it's like, ladies and gentlemen, to be in the race control and also right in the booth as well. Stephen McMillan doing a fantastic job via what should be a one-way communication system, but of course with the RS and the drivers get to talk back. But although we could stop that and really make it a one-way communication system, but the drivers are going to be in their 4 wide salute as they come off turn number 4. They are in the greatest sight of all of motorsports, ladies and gentlemen, the World of Thunder Super Late Models. The drivers are 4 wide here at the USA International Speedway. I got to admit, Steve, these drivers are doing a fantastic job here in this 4 wide salute. You couldn't ask for a better sight. There is your first 3/4 rows as the drivers will break away from the formation here on the exit of turn number 2. And well, Steve, it's now time that we get set for tonight's 40 lap main event. The drivers getting the 2 to green signal right now. Who's your pick for this one?
Well, my pick for this one, Lord have mercy. Yeah, I mean, it's exciting. I want to go with the 84.
Just do it.
My heart tells me 84 I go with.
Alright, cool. We're going with Dylan Fox.
Lights will go out next time by, guys. Lights will go out next time by.
So now that we got that sorted, Steve, what's going on with the mods? Are they still starting at 8 Eastern, 7 Central?
Yes, as of right now, they were. Next time by, guys, we got less than 30 minutes to complete this future race. Use your heads. Don't make me end it early. Mod race coming up right after this at 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. Good luck, everyone.
Still got to go around one more time anyway, so.
Lights will go out this time. Lights will go out this time. 1 to go. Bunch them up, guys. Y'all take it easy going in the first turn, please.
Yeah, destroy someone in turns 3.
Oh, I'm still stuck live. I gotta move. I don't know what's wrong with this. How come sometimes it sticks?
Look, enjoy it. It's good. Yeah, it brings a different element to the broadcast. Yeah. What other broadcast? What other broadcaster does this? Steve, we are I've been saying this for a while. We are trendsetters. Anyhow, lights are out. We are going green for 40, hopefully 40 laps around the USA International Speedway. The World of Thunder Racing League Super Late Models. Round number 5, and Stephen Calavoda leads us to the green flag off turn 4. We are underway in tonight's main event. Trevor Fitz got a great start as well down into turns number 1 and 2. Calavoda slides up, and here comes Fitz back to the inside. They race side by side down the back straight away. Cars falling to the inside down the back straight. Justin Thomas now. He looks for second on Calavoda. Here comes Dylan Fox, Kendall Tucker as well. But Clay Devon and yellow out on lap 1. Jordan Casey in the 442 slowing up here. But it was John Alatich, it was Shane James who got into the back of the number 1 car in turns 3 and 4. He did try to check up, Alatich, but unfortunately stuck there on the inside wall.
And that's one thing. Oh, you know what? The ambulance and the fire truck have their lights on.
Yeah, I was actually going to go through that tonight here on the back straightaway. Something that I picked up at Lanier, more so for the fact that the emergency vehicles on the exit of turn 4 at Lanier. Every time the yellows come on, the lights on the emergency vehicle also turn on, and this is a track that I know has got the emergency vehicle on the back straight away. You're about to see it coming into the screen on the left-hand side. About 3, 2, 1. There it is. There's the fire vehicle. And where's the ambulance? The ambulance is here somewhere, isn't it? Or is it just a fire truck? And the tow truck, the lights on. See, look at this on the tow truck there. See, we find stuff, Steve. This is what we do.
That's for sure. All right, double them up off the leader out turn number 4. Come on, guys, straight it up out there. Give and take. Don't do anything stupid going into turn number 1. Go in easy.
Okay, so yeah, so they got multiple they got multiple emergency vehicles here.
Yes, we do. Multiple back straightaway pit entrance.
Yep.
Pit
Dustin,
exit.
Jared, thank you for the shares. We go back to green flag this time by. We start lap number 10 of 45, although it's the first 5 laps were irrelevant. 4 down, 36 to go. Green flag is back out. Trevor Fitz, Justin Thomas, Dylan Fox, Devin, Calavoda, and Tucker. There were 3 wide down the front straightaway. Now it's going to be Evan Seahouse spinning around. We've got Takar. That's Connor Wilson in the zero machine. Facing the wrong way and hooked up here with Warren Samoy.
All right, had to move up. Make sure Daniel was back. He had to go to the potty break, and maybe I should have said that on live. Hey, it happens to all of us, right? Had to take a potty break during a broadcast, especially when it lasts too long.
Well, you know, like we're already at an hour and a half anyway. So, and we haven't even realistically done one green flag lap in the main event.
Yes, and we're going single file this time for this restart, hopefully.
Yeah, green flag, not this time, but the following time by. So right now, sitting on 2 to green. We going to single file this time?
Yes, we are.
Cool. Caution on the caution. Alright, so I hope you learnt your lesson. No Williams Grove, no USA on the schedule. Ever.
That's right. You want to see Season 8? The super late models will be at Daytona.
Yep, next season we're going to Talladega as well. No, wait, we're already here tonight. Let's just go to the Tricky Triangle as well. You know what? Let's just throw them on Bristol. That'll be
there. You go.
That'll be carnage. Oh, so who'd you pick? You picked Clay Devon, didn't you?
I did.
Where's Devon? He's in 6. I picked Foxy. He's in 3rd. We're good. We're probably going to cut interviews too. No interviews for the super late model guys. Fairbury, I think, is just going to be like Kokomo.
All right, lights are out. Don't know what Shane James is doing, but green flag's out for Trevor Fitz as they come to the start finish line to complete lap number 14. As you look as they come out turn number 2, you look at Dylan Fox looking on the inside of Justin Thomas, but can't make it do it. They look single file in the top 6 drivers.
Yeah, well, for Shane James, that was 4th. That's why he was going to the back, as Well, we've got 30 laps left, or 31 at the moment. We'll have 30 laps next time by. Trevor Fitz, Justin Thomas, Dylan Fox, your top 3. Kendall Tucker in position 4. Then you go back to Dylan Wilson, rounding out your top 5. Clay Devon, Stephen Calavoda, Chris Maguire, Hayden Carwell, and Clifford Driscoll. Carwell started, he would have started position number 16 or 17, somewhere around there. And he's worked his way inside of the top 10. Evan C. struggling here in position number 12.
That's right. Now we're looking at it. That single file restart is allowing for some green flag runs to happen as Trevor Fitz is stuck to that bottom side. And even Dylan Fox is working that. Look at Kendall Tucker. He's the one to move to the high side. Coming out turn number 2. And you look, Dylan Fox still trying to make something work underneath of Justin Thomas. Justin Thomas shuts the door, going into 3, coming out on the high side. Side by side at the flag stand, Justin Thomas and Dylan Fox.
Look at this 5-car battle. This is for your top 5 spots. The battle between 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th is nothing short of amazing. There are 3 wide rubbing panels down the back straightaway, and Fox and Tucker, oh, they both go around. Kendall Tucker around, Dylan Fox upside down. Hunter Stifler caught a piece of that one. I don't think we're going to put any blame on any one of those drivers. Let's take a look at your Wicked Cushion instant replays.
That looked like just hard racing for 3 wide.
Yeah, let's see if we can dissect this one. But again, it just looked like they were just beating and banging down the back straight away. And Tucker got to Fox's outside, and I mean, whether Fox came up and maybe Tucker came down, it was just hard racing there at the end, and unfortunately for those drivers there. And again, we'll look at some more different angles here thanks to the Wicked Cushion instant replay. And I dare say there's no love lost between those drivers. This race has had its fair share of drama already. Again, we are looking at 18. We've probably got about 15 minutes left, Steve, before we have to get set for our next broadcast, or get the broadcast scheduled on the video side of things. We'll just go with it. We can always fix it. We'll make it work, Steve. We'll make it work. Steve's not even here. Steve moves channels on me. Of course, talking with Daniel Passmore, the race director here tonight. Steve, what's going on? Latest news?
Oh, no news. That was a racing incident for 3 wide, and tried to see what a proper call would be, and that's something that we will talk about after the race's lights are out. The drivers are going in turn number 3 at this time.
All right, Trevor Fitz, Justin Thomas, the front row. Dylan Wilson, excuse me, and then Clay Devon, your top 4 drivers. Then you go back to Chris Maguire and Hayden Carwell, 11C now, as Dylan Wilson turns his teammate. Boy, oh boy, oh
Is that all T1RT sandwich there?
Oh my God, Clay Devon involved in that one as well. Okay, so in the defense, and I'm going to defend Dylan here now, it looked like the way that he'd sort of arced his car, Trevor Fitz, that he was going to the top side. Maybe Wilson just misjudged it.
And that can happen. I mean, like, these are tight turns, Brett. I mean, very tight, especially going in turn 1. So, See Trevor Fitz pulling back out on track as he will follow in tailback as they will go single file restart this time.
I wonder what's going on over at the D1R TeamSpeak right now. I'm sure Ed is needing to get a hold of these guys just to let them know, wait, calm down, buddy.
And I bet they're mature. They realize, hey, the mistake happened. It wasn't no one's really fault. Yeah, they're probably blaming one another. That's okay. But when you watch it, the turns are so tight there, especially in turn number one. And you think a driver's going high, and then and Dylan Wilson will retire for the evening. You think a driver's going high. Sometimes that's not what happens. Then your car hits that rut going into turn one and bounces.
Yep.
I mean, if they hit that rut going into turn one, it will send the car airborne sometimes into the car on the outside. That's the reason why it's really important for these drivers to pay attention.
As the lights are out here on the iRacing.com pace track, we'll have 20 down with 20 to go, Steve. So we are officially going to be at the halfway point of this one. Big Mango, thank you very much for that Twitch Prime sub for 2 months in a row. Appreciate it. Appreciate the support. What are our numbers up? It's not bad. 17, Steve, on YouTube.
That's awesome. All right. It's Justin Thomas. We're leading to the green flag. Chris McGuire now up to second. Hayden Cardwell in third.
Evan C now into position 3 as his contact between Prescott and Calavoda. Alatich and Driscoll now putting Calavoda in the middle of a meat sandwich. A black and gold sandwich right now between Driscoll and Alatich. Calavoda just slipping back through the field. Justin Thomas continues to lead this one from Chris McGuire. Evan C moves into position 3 for the moment as Hayden Cardwell rips the lip through turns number 1 and 2. But don't count out the 33 just yet, Steve.
That's for sure. Evan C's looking. He is searching for something on track. And you look, Chris McGuire getting inside Justin Thomas. Oh. Chris McGuire probably not happy about that, but really there was nothing that could really happen. When he make contact coming out of the turn, it sometimes sends the outside car shooting inwards. And look at Evan C trying to battle for that lead over Justin Thomas. Hayden Cardwell in the mix now in the 7 car. Coming out turn number 4 down the back straightaway. Beat car number 33 of Evan C.
In fact, you're a little bit behind. Or you got the straightaways mixed up, Steve. It's very hard to.
I did.
It's very easy actually to get these straights confused. They are pretty much similar turns at both ends of the racetrack, and the only thing that sort of separates, of course, that the pit road on the infield and that opening on the back straightaway going into 3. However, Evan C, your race leader from Justin Thomas. Thomas shut the door on Maguire down into turn number 1 and 2. Cardwell now still ripping the lip. Yellow. It's Clay Devon again.
Oh.
Clay Devon and Kendall Tucker. I think Devon just chopped down in front of the 00 here of Kendall Tucker. Again, we'll take a look here at your Wicked Cushion instant replay. Yeah, I think that was just a racing deal in my eyes as well. I don't know how you see that one, but I call that one a racing deal. Yeah, Chad Prescott, 24th, up to position 5. Steve, how about that one?
All right, I'm back, Red. I had to use a little men's room.
Yeah, you had a potty break, did you, Steve?
I did have a
You had a
potty
little potty break.
break. You know what? This race has put my dogs to sleep. You know, you heard them begin the race; they're all dead asleep right now.
Well, I hope you learn. I hope you learn from your mistakes, Steve. Because I keep telling you, don't go to USA. Don't go to the Grove.
Hell, won't have any tracks to run on. Keep on doing this.
And again, it goes back. As you said, the drivers' meeting. It goes back on the drivers.
That's right. Lights are on the pace truck. Evan C. Bring them to the green. Out turn number 4.
12 to go, Steve. A B main distance left in this one. Justin Thomas trying to fend off Hayden Cardwell down into turn number 1 and 2. We come back to green here on lap number, make that 29, but 34 on the ticket. Across the first 5 laps, and the yellow once again as Gavin Collins this time going to be around. .29 of Chris Malone just got into the back of Gavin Collins. I'll give him credit, he was off the gas, so still the front bumper of the 29 of Chris Malone gets into the back of the 713 car.
Yep, and let's give it up for Daniel Passmore's first time actually doing one of these races by himself as an admin.
Yeah, and he's actually the reason, as I said earlier on, he's the reason why the broadcast looks crystal clear. I mean, that should go across all 3 platforms as well. So I just had a look at our numbers again throughout the thing. We got 17 on the, what do you call, the YouTube page. We got what are we at, 11 on Twitch, and we've also got 30 something on Facebook as well. So Mr. Caven subbed to us a couple of hours ago on YouTube as well. Of course, Gavin Collins and Scott King Designs did as well. We go on to single file. Good chat. Good
Yeah,
chat.
single file. This is single file because it's already been past halfway. Anything after halfway is single file. We got a few laps left with these drivers. As of right now, R number 33, Capone, FRP, VLR, iFlags, Evan C.
8 to go. So a heat race distance left for Evans C. And again, we're about 5 minutes away, 7 minutes away from the server launching for the UMP Modifieds. And if they can't get this 7 laps in, well, then these boys have really got some problems. And it's Steve, and I hate to single these guys out, but it's super late model drivers.
That's right, but look at right now, Evan C. pull it away.
I mean, all you got to do is just look at the World Championships with the super late models. They had more bands than laps.
Coming to complete lap number 39 of 45.
How about Chris Maguire making his way back to the top 3 as well, just running the bottom side. Thomas has run the slider line through 1 and 2. Cardwell stays up top, and Chris Maguire stays on the bottom side. As they go 3 wide down into turns 3 and 4. Cardwell entered through the middle of the racetrack. And Shad Prescott into position, well, he's been in position 5 from 2 restarts ago. And he's got a chance at a top 3 here. But meanwhile, it is the 33 with 5 to run. Evans C Absolutely dominating this super late model race right now. Thomas holding on to second. Cardwell gets into the outside wall, into turns 3 and 4. Thomas into the wall. So here goes Maguire and Prescott. Maguire now into second. Prescott looks for third on Thomas. And Clifford Driscoll, John Alatich as well. Back there in 6th and 7th, I should say.
That's right, and time's running out. 1 minute, 15 seconds left in this race, so hopefully they'll be able to make it.
Tick tock, boys. They should, you know what? They should just get the white flag with about 15 seconds laps left to go, because you're looking at, say, 22-second lap times. You're looking at about 66 seconds right now. So we should, all barring any catastrophe late in this one, we should get this one in. And Justin Thomas still holding on to position 3. Shad Prescott, 2 laps left to run here in the main event, Steve.
That's right, 2 laps go. And we got a car around. Bringing out the caution for a green, white, checkered. But we got 30 seconds left.
Well, you call that one a GG, ladies and gentlemen. It will be Evan C., Chris Maguire, and I think Justin Thomas is going to get third. Yeah, just waiting for the drivers to get into their correct positions. And again, time running out. You're looking at less than, well, we're about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Checkered flag should be out this time by. So unfortunately, no green, white checker for this evening. We'll wait for the drivers. Okay, the checkered flag hasn't been thrown yet. I'm not seeing the checkered flag coming up on the ticker. Is your time out?
My time is out on there, but we'll just, maybe green, white, checkers allows them to race.
Well, time will tell. As we are joined by race control admin.
Green, white, checker.
Yeah, okay, green, white, checker. There we go. So we are going to have a green, white checker.
Yay!
You sound about as excited as I do, Steve.
Yay!
Hello, Nick. How are you, Nick? Let's see what else is going on in the chats. Jed Barton cheering on for Shad. Lights are out. Green, white checker. Incoming here for round number 5 of your World of Thunder Racing League Super Late Models here at USA. As Evan C. and the TeamVLR.com Capron's screen printing iRacing iFlags number 33 will lead us back to the green flag here off turn number 4 as he racks him and stacks him. Hello. Now, I'm going to assume that something is going on with that car, because that car just never went. We must be on a full moon tonight, Steve. Is there a full moon out on the racetrack or what?
It must be. Must be.
Well, Landon, thanks for joining us. We've still got 2 more races to go. Both from the Volusia Speedway Park.
He must have ran out of gas or something. I'm not sure.
You know what? I'm way to find out. Let's move him in here. Wait for Evan C, the driver of the number 33, just to unmute, and we'll have a chat and see what happened to that 33 machine on why it didn't go and why it just stayed to the left. Evan.
Hello.
What happened, buddy? Hang on, you kind of broke up and cut out. What'd you say?
My Oculus messed me up on that start. It went to a black screen on me, so yeah.
Ouch. Unlucky, buddy. You you
Yep.
pretty much had that wrapped up, but computer problems. You gotta love them. Sorry, buddy.
Yep.
I mean, it's safe to say he's pissed right now.
Definitely can say that. Bless his heart. Shad Prescott, your leader, and a D1 RT entry.
Alright, servers up for your UMP modifiers in about a minute's time. And we've got one more green-white checker to come up, Steve.
Yes, we do.
Geez, talk about not sounding exciting. Alright, I'll tell you what. How about Shad Prescott? From dead last, he started 24th. He is now your race leader, albeit with a bit of luck as the green flag flies once again. The green-white checker, Chris Maguire in second, Clifford Driscoll third, and Trevor Fitz, after being helped around by his teammate, has made his way back up to position number 4. Into turns 3 and 4 for the penultimate time. Prescott will lead to the white flag. Steve, we got 4 turns to go. We are going to finish finally under the green flag as we go down into turns 1 and 2. All drivers 2nd, 3rd and 4th, all trying to fight for the bottom. Calavoda holding on to a top 5, but Prescott for the final time, 3 wide for the minor placings. Down into turn number 3 and 4. Prescott going to be victorious. Trevor Fitz comes home in 2nd, and Clifford Driscoll will come home in 3rd. Boy, oh boy, Steve, we got it done. But it is now time to quickly wrap things up, so I'll let you jump out of here, and we'll see you back here very, very shortly.
Alrighty, thank you.
We're going to take a quick jet plane to the Volusia Speedway Park. Alright, quickly, Prescott, Fitz, Driscoll, Calavoda, Howard, your top 5, Molnar, Devon, Alatich, Silvernail, Collins, Malone, Frank, Wilson, Samoy, Maguire, Thomas, Stifler, C, Cardwell, Wilson, Tucker, Fox, James, and Casey. I want to thank our sponsors here at UDTV. A big thanks to Wicked Cushion, 19 Designs, World of Thunder iRacing League, iCall Leagues, JR Productions and Media, Black Diamond Motorsports, Monsters of Dirt, and iRacing iFlakes. Check them out on our website. Head over to www.ultimatedirttv.com. Or you can head over to www.wotrl.com, and all the action will be live on our Facebook page, YouTube, and Twitch channels as well. On behalf of the team here at Ultimate Dirt TV, we say farewell and good night from USA. We're going to be back in about 8 minutes' time for the UMP modifiers as they travel to the Volusia Speedway Park.